Life in the Cemetery is focused on the local people at Southampton Old Cemetery, which is synonymous with the victims of the Titanic, the First and Second World Wars, even the Battle of Waterloo.
So for me, as the producer, I find this interesting because my granddad was a groundsman at a cemetery in Wiltshire, and going back to a cemetery which has loads of people working to ensure the grounds are kept and looked after, they all have stories that may link to my granddad as well. So you kind of realise people who work in these cemeteries don't just do it because they want to meet new people, they sometimes do it because they actually enjoy the work they do.
Well, the documentary took about 2 weeks to shoot, from start to finish, and bearing in mind it was winter as well, we had a few problems, what with the weather gods not being on our side. We've made this in a stylistic way in which it covers a whole day in the life of the cemetery. We've actually included special time-lapse sequences at the start and at the end. We've got a special moment when the gates of the cemetery open, which we hope to show you on film. Right, it's now 8 o'clock here at the Southampton Old Cemetery, and we've been here since 6 o'clock this morning in pitch dark when it was very spooky indeed, but we're here to film the opening sequence of our main documentary, Life in the Cemetery. So we've got a time-lapse sequence, and what we're hoping to achieve with this is we've got Ollie here. He set the timer off at about 6:30 this morning, and we will actually produce that in post-edit to speed the film up, so hopefully we get a nice scenic view. So that's our main sequence, and that's what we're here this morning doing.
So my job as producer was to work on the logistics of the production, making sure that everybody ran to schedule, making sure the crews were safe when they were on site as well, and to ensure that our contributors were also happy to be on film.
Yeah, so some of the contributors we got on board, we've got Jeff Watts, who's the Titanic expert. He's an historian. We've also managed to gain exclusive access into the old chapel where people actually work today. There's various businesses in there. So those people have been willing to talk to us on camera, as well as members of the general public.
So at the moment, the documentary is in post-production, so should be complete very soon towards the end of Christmas. To keep up with all of our work, you can follow us at whitestarproductionsblog.wordpress.com, as well as on Facebook and Twitter.